From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, Lower Hunt Police say public information about young siblings who suffered horrific child abuse will be crucial. A 4- and 5-year-old have been treated for serious injuries thought to be deliberate and inflicted over time. Detective Sergeant Rebecca Cotton says people with information will know the family they're talking about.
We're highly motivated, but we do need help from the community to resolve this situation and make sure those children stay safe.
The US ambassadors accuse Moscow of politics over progress. It comes as the UN Security Council's failed to pass a resolution calling for a ceasefire in Gaza. Russia and China vetoed the measure proposed by the United States. Changes to Pharmac are in the pipeline. Associate Health Minister David Seymour's looking to implement measures like allowing patients to split payments with Pharmac. He also wants to give Pharmac bigger budgets if it funds drugs which save the government money in other sectors. Seymour says the model's been successful in reducing pharmaceutical costs, but it isn't reaching its full potential.
Make sure that New Zealand is spending not $1 more, but also not $1 less than the ideal amount of investment in pharmaceuticals versus other things we could do.
The government's decision to extend drought support's been met with mixed reaction from farmers. The coalition announced an expansion of the adverse event classification in place for the Upper South Island to include Canterbury and Otago this week. It unlocks further support for farmers and growers, including tax relief. But Federated Farmers North Canterbury President Carl Dean says many sheep and beef farmers have no profit.
Well, it's good to have it recognised as a drought, which is one thing, but I don't think deferring tax payments this year is going to be really required, as a lot of those guys aren't making money anyway.
And that's news. I'm Donna Marie Lever. In sport, the Warriors have picked up their first win of the NRL season, delivering a gritty 18-10 victory over the Raiders in Christchurch. Skipper Tohu Harris says the contest was a real arm wrestle.
That was a grind, and if they came to play, they were physical, they completed a lot of sets, and they wanted to go toe-to-toe with us, and it was a tough and physical match. Just glad we were able to sort of fight our way back into it in the second half after they got momentum.
The Sydney Roosters have crushed South Sydney 48-6. The Hurricanes are sitting pretty at the top of the Super Rugby ladder after blowing out the Rebels 54-28 in Palmerston North. Moana Pacifica has been pummeled 60-21 by the Brumbies in Canberra. And top New Zealand golfer Ryan Fox won't be making the cut at the Valspar Championship in Florida. He's tied for 121st at 3 over. And that's sport.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.